A critical part of any New Zealand road trip is getting between the two islands. But until planes can carry passenger cars and 7-metre long camper vans, the best way to see the scenery and cross the Cook Strait from Wellington to Picton is on a Bluebridge ferry. Today we're driving Aston on board for the crossing and figuring out the process for the very first time, so you can ride along with us.
A few days ago, we left New Plymouth and made the 5-hour, 350km drive down to Wellington. I used to live in Wellington as a kid, so we spent some time staying with some old friends and took a walk down memory lane.
This is where little Danger used to play rugby.
Man, had some battles here.
No.
My name's on the wall in there somewhere, but we can't get in.
Down there?
Yeah, in the clubhouse. This morning, we got caffeinated up with a view, picked up some fresh coffee beans to consume on the road, had an exploding draw on the motorway, and took the chance to appreciate just how epic Welly is on a good day. But it's finally time to head towards the South Island.
I checked us in.
Nice.
So now we just need to go down there. You'll see the person in the high-vis jacket.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. I think we got our boarding passes.
Cool.
So we don't need to sit in this line anymore.
Oh, we don't have to?
Nope.
Oh.
I was like, do we have to sit here now? He's like, no, I've checked you in already.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so I think we just head down there to the...
boarding lanes.
Yeah.
We're really early, but I think this was the best thing that we could have possibly done. So we are like, it's 11:45 and our ferry leaves at 1:30.
But I think we have to be here by 12:30. We're at the front of our lane, which I like.
CAMPERVANs, I think.
Yeah.
This weather is just so perfect for the crossing as well.
I know.
So
I was a little bit worried because it is winter and this is a very rough stretch of water, but we have picked a beautiful day.
Yeah. So we're fingers across that we get the chance to see dolphins, which is obviously not, I mean, this is a crossing, it's sort of not the point, but from what we've been told, there is a chance that there might be some dolphins playing around. Hey mate, what passes you need?
All of them.
All of them? All three?
Yes, all three.
Good stuff.
Have a good one.
Sweet dude, we just follow along?
Yep, straight on the ship.
Cool,
Thank you. Here we go.
Okay, good. So we're going on front ways, you don't have to reverse on.
Yeah, that looks nice. That makes things easy. Oh, there's some big trucks on there too.
Whoa.
Bumper. Kind of exciting. This feels like a big adventure in a way, doesn't it? It's almost like multiple adventures in one. There's this whole driving on and getting set up and then grabbing our gear and then actually going on like a relaxing cruise away from Aston for a while, away from the camper van. Sweet.
Nice.
So there's a guy that helped us basically come all the way in and was giving me like the hand signals and everything, and then the little whoop, I like that.
Easy.
That was the cut off.
I'm gonna do that from now on.
Okay, so handbrake on, and
Gas is
now
off.
we gotta pack a little bag because we don't actually get to come back into Aston during the trip.
Alright. Ready to go?
I think that's everything. I'll turn the lights out on the way out.
Lights out. Everything's off. Well,
Yep.
not yet, but
Well, I think so.
we'll go out the front.
Yeah, it's probably easier.
Okay, sweetie, let's go.
We haven't even gone down to our cabin yet because we wanted to come out for the sail away. Catching Wellington looking so flat and calm like this is definitely not something that we wanted to miss. Got a little quick view of the beehive back there as well, which is our government building. There's some really nice areas along the waterfront here of Wellington where it's just little sandy, I wouldn't say full beaches, but little sandy areas, beaches that you can kind of go and hang out at. And then back there is Te Papa, which is probably one of the most popular museums in New Zealand. So we'll definitely be planning a trip to come back to spend a bit more time in Wellington, especially for me because it's like a walk down memory lane, but pretty eager to head over to the South Island, starting in Picton and then start to make our way down to see some snow. Some cool spots out here for outside seating, which I think is going to be perfect on a day like today, assuming it's not too much of a swell, but it looks pretty calm. There's a lounge area inside. There's actually a couple of different lounge areas with places that we can sit down, and then there's a cafe. There's a decent selection of food there too. I think that we'll probably be able to at least grab a coffee, which is a basic. There's heaps of candies and snacks and treats and all that kind of stuff, as well as some hot food. So I think we'll be sorted for the next 3.5 hours. We're on quite early because of, I think, the size of our camper van. We kind of got prioritized, and we've just got here early, which is good. see, it's got comfy. I think this is where they play the movie.
I think this is the movie lounge.
Wait a minute, I think I saw it here.
What's playing?
A Dog's Purpose.
Oh, cute. I love dogs. Okay, off to find our cabin, our little home away from
What
home.
number are we?
8001. So, this way. I think.
852. We got a long way to go.
Yes, fine.
Oh, nice.
I don't know quite how that works.
851 8001. Oh, we got a window.
Oh, we got a window.
Jackpot.
Come on in.
I'm stoked that we got a cabin.
Me too.
It was
And
worth it.
It actually wasn't that much more expensive to add it on either.
No. I like that we've got our own privacy and the chance that we can sit down because we've got a desk, which means that we can do a quick little bit of work on our laptops. There's free Wi-Fi down here. If we wanted to sleep, we won't be sleeping together because we've got split bunks.
ya.
But
But we've been in a camper van squished together for a while now, and
That's true.
we haven't had a shower, so it's nice to have our own ensuite.
we have had showers.
Oh yeah, I mean like, but I mean like showering over the toilet in a
Yeah.
camper van is not as nice
Not
as
as
like
glamorous.
having your own.
Ensuite. Yeah.
Haven't showered for like 2 weeks. Well, as you can see, Dane just made himself very much at home already, but I think that we should go out and get a coffee, maybe some food, look at the views.
Yeah, I can
What do
see
you
some
reckon?
snow on the mountains up ahead. That would be nice to go and get a closer view at. All right.
You're gonna, you know that means you're gonna have to actually get up.
Oh, okay. Caffeine time. Should we just leave the bag here for now then?
Yeah.
It was definitely worth dragging myself out of bed. Coffee and some banana bread were needed, and the seas were calm and perfect for cruising. The shortest cruising distance across the strait is actually only 24 kilometres from point to point between the islands, but ferries need to travel more like 93 kilometres across the channel and in through some insane landscapes. It takes just over 3 hours. That meant we had lots more time to chill and get comfy before rugging up to head outside and check out the views.
Look at this! We've just slowed down to go through Queen Charlotte Sound. The landscapes around here are insane, and I just feel like we've gotten so lucky with the weather. Like the blue skies, it's so nice and calm.
Yeah.
Haven't seen any dolphins yet, but that's okay because this makes up for it.
The South Island really has some of the most spectacular views. If you add in a few waterfalls around here, and this could look like the Milford Sounds, and the water as well, quite difficult to tell with this lighting as we've just gone behind a mountain here, so we've lost the sun, but it is so green. It's almost like this greeny emerald, oh there we go, got some sun back, like this greeny emerald blue.
All passengers travelling with vehicles, you may now make your way to the vehicle decks. Please use the same stairwell that you came up to return to your vehicle. Please do not start your engine until instructed to do so by the ship's crew.
Welcome to the South Island!
Woohoo! We made it!
We made it.
I'm excited!
Yeah, I was just gonna say the exact same thing. I am so excited. You can just see how epic this place is. We get pretty jazzed about the South, obviously, because we live in the North Island, so I feel like we know it well. But the South Island, in a lot of ways, is still very foreign and
Yes.
looks so unique in comparison.
And there's snow here.
I know.
There's no snow where we live.
No. So we're gonna go and get some. You can see it's looking a little bit darker now. It's
time is it?
5:15.
Yeah.
We're gonna go and get some food. What are you feeling?
Fish and chops.
You want some fish and chops?
I think we should do fish and chops, and then we're going to go and check into our campsite, and then tomorrow we are going to check out Picton.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more. So last night we slept in the Parklands Marina motorhome campground.
Kiwi campground holiday park marina.
That's a good little spot. It's a little bit out of town, and it was absolutely pissing with rain, but we've woken up this morning
To some sunshine and blue skies.
It's so nice to see.
So we've just driven into, well, close enough to Picton Marina, and we're now doing a walk into town to grab some breakfast and some coffee.
There's a really cool bridge by parking at the marina. One, we get massive car parking area, obviously, because they tailor for boats.
Tailor for trailers.
Tailor for the trailer, which we don't have. So it's $6 to park for 24 hours, which probably could freedom camp there if we wanted to.
Except for the big sign that said no freedom camping.
Except for that sign that I did not see. Yeah, so we can at least park there. We've got a big park, and we get the chance to have a little bit of a walk into town rather than driving in with the camper and then Aston being huge and trying to park them somewhere.
Yeah, it's a pretty like small, quaint town, so
Yeah.
we're better off walking in, I think.
This is nice. Fun.
So good.
Okay.
Okay, you can have some fun.
Sweet. Go, have some fun, babe. Show everybody how fun it is. Wait.
It's quite hard to do that when you're running up such a vertical hill. Picton looks like a pretty small place. We were googling around to see what we should do, and a lot of it is in the surrounding area, doing walks and stuff, like doing the Queen Charlotte track. So we don't have time to do that, so we're just going to pop in, have a look around the shops and the little streets and laneways and stuff, and
Breakfast.
yeah, get some breakfast.
I think this is it. This is town. The whole town.
Have you looked out that way? Turns out we were right. The waterfront is obviously the most developed spot given the foot traffic. It's green and overall has a pretty chill feel to it. As a linked town between the north and the south, there's a lot of options for tourists, some great cafes as well. But for us, it was all about getting the final planning and prep ready for the next week of exploring Nelson and Abel Tasman National Park.
I'm so stoked. The sun is out and we get to explore Nelson today. We're going to go on
The Skywire. Oh, it's one of the world's longest flying foxes. It's like 300 meters in the air.
We're going to go backwards any second.
Oh my god, it's happening.
Because you might be wondering, what the hell is this whole thing about the peanut butter? This is what it's about.
Liquid gold. Oh, I'm good at making peanut butter.
Whoa.